Today, the Court of Appeal upheld the guilty verdict given by the state courts to the six in the City Harvest Church case, but reduced their sentences. Judge of Appeal Chow Hik Tin, in presenting the oral judgment, said that the judges saw no sinister or malicious attempt by the appellants to strip the church of her funds and resources, and that they were acting on what they genuinely believed to be in CHC's interest. He also recognized that there was no personal gain by the six appellants, but the fault lied in adopting the wrong means. Justice Chow also spoke of the aggravating factors, namely the lies regarding the use of the church's building fund, inflation of Sun Ho's success, and misleading CHC members even after the CAD investigations commenced. He said that these cannot be condoned since the building fund was donated by members for a restricted and specific purpose. The court said that Kong Hee had the greatest culpability as the spiritual leader and that he provided direction to the rest of the appellants. Kong is sentenced to 3 years and 6 months in prison. Chew Eng Han is sentenced to 3 years and 4 months imprisonment because he had used his expertise to master transactions and was the mastermind behind the round-tripping charges. Tan Yi Ping, who had 10 charges against him, was sentenced to 3 years and 2 months imprisonment. Serena Wee, who also had 10 charges, was sentenced to 2 years and 6 months imprisonment. John Lam was sentenced to 1 year and 6 months for the 3 charges against him. The court found Sharon Tan to be least culpable, acting only as an employee carrying out her work, and sentenced her to 7 months imprisonment for 7 charges. After more than 6 months of deliberation, Judge of Appeal Chow Hik Tin, together with Justices Woo Bee Lee and Chan Seng On, delivered the verdict for the City Harvest Church trial today. The 6 appellants, John Lam, Kong Hee, Sharon Tan, Chew Eng Han, Tan Yi Ping and Serena Wee had argued that the case for criminal breach of trust had not been made out against them by the prosecution, and hence there should be no conviction. The prosecution in its appeal had expressed its disagreements with the trial judge's sentencing. The prosecution had appealed to have the sentences extended to between 5 to 12 years for the 6 appellants. The trial, which took up 140 days in the state courts and 5 days in the appeal court, revolved around the misuse of $23 million of the church's building funds to finance the crossover project via bond investments into Extron and Ferna, and a subsequent misappropriation of another $26 million in a related series of round-tripping transactions. It has been a 7-year journey for City Harvest Church and her congregation, and today they are thankful for the reduced sentences meted out to the 6 appellants. The church will continue to operate as usual, from its weekend services to the running of its 36 ministries, which include missions work, community services, and its Bible school, the School of Theology. For more information, log on to citynews.sg. I'm Sandy Yeo for City News, Singapore.